Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. I'm Intan Fitriyani from Class 4C English Education Department, and today I would like to explain some material regarding exploring drama as the final examination of exploring drama. So here we go. What I'm going to explain is the first one is definition of drama. The second one is elements of drama. Then benefits of using drama in EFL class. And the last one is methods or techniques of using drama in EFL class. Let's move to the first one. It's a definition of drama. So the term drama comes from an ancient Greek verb meaning to do or to act. And this is when it all began for the tradition. Nowadays, drama is normally associated with situations that involve a conflict of emotions. So that is drama. And here we got elements of drama. So what I got is Aristotle's 7 elements of drama. So Aristotle is a Greek philosopher, and he said that a play is not played without these 7 necessary elements of drama. And what are they? The first one is plot. Plot is like a sequences of events from the beginning, middle, and an end. It's a plot. And the second element is character, and then language. So in language, it more focused on the spoken word rather than written word, and how they sound together, like the rhythm, pitch, and etc. And the next element is theme. Theme is like a main idea of the play. The next one is spectacle, and then time, and also dramatic action. Next, benefits of using drama in EFL class. So what are the benefits if we use drama when we learn English for foreign language class? What are the benefits? So here, let's check this out. Benefits of using drama in EFL class. Owens and Barber on 1998 argued that drama is not the only right technique to learn, but it is one of the ways that keep the lesson interesting because it attracts students' attention so that they do not remain quietly seated. It also facilitates variation in the learning process since it can employ different learning style, function, and group work forms. So Owens and Barber believes that if we use drama in our language learning, it will attract students to the learning process. So it's like the students are getting in touch with the material. And also the Clips and Boyles on 1998 accentuated that although teaching English with drama mostly assists listening and speaking, it also produces processes related to writing and reading. In short, the employment of drama in the classroom provides the student with an opportunity to learn by doing and experiencing rather than only in active listening and repeating. So, Cripps and Boyles thought that it is not only about speaking and listening on drama, but there is also like reading and writing. So that is a good way to learn English with drama. And also, it is like the student really doing and experiencing it, not only becoming an inactive listener and also repeat those things. That's a good way. Next, there is also been other benefit from Baudrillard on 2010. He summarized that drama used in language teaching facilitates the acquisition of meaningful, fluent interaction in the target language, and then the assimilation of the whole range of the features of pronunciation and prosody in a contextualized and interactional fashion. And the next one is the acquisition of the new fully contextualized vocabulary and structure, an improved sense of student confidence in their ability to learn the target language, an opportunity to develop the student's imagination, an opportunity to increase independent thinking, exercises in critical and creative thinking, the advancement of skills of cooperation and social awareness and understanding. And the last one is the change for a healthy release of emotion in a safe setting, which can work to relieve the tension of learning in a second language. So those are the benefits of using drama in EFL class or in English for foreign language class. But how can we learn drama? I mean, what are the techniques? What are the methods if you want to use drama as a what how as the way we learn EFL? What are the techniques? All right, let's check this out. Methods or techniques of using drama in EFL class. Here we got drama game. As a teaching approach, games are appropriate for every level and age. Everyone loves game, right? So, yeah, everyone loves game. And also, Brains and Phillips on 1990 described drama games as a short activities that may have different objectives. They can be icebreakers or warm-up activities. We can use them to introduce a new topic or to relax or to encourage students to interact or to make them feel more confident and etc. And here I got an example of drama game. It is called blind man game. So there are two children. One of them one of them becomes a blind man, and the other person direct him to do something like turn right in the 5 steps, and then the blind man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then turn right. That's the example. It's like we do. Yeah, that is the example of drama game. And other technique is role play. Role play is essentially an imitation the reality in which the students are required to act and speak properly in line with the context and their roles. So in role play it's like we do something that is not really us. I mean, we act as somebody else's in role play. Next, meme. Meme is a non-verbal representation of an idea of story through gesture, bodily movement, and expression. So in meme, the students use movement, gesture, and expression to act a story or some ideas without using any words. Since it involves non-verbal languages, it provides the advantage that students can perform comfortably as they're performing in front of their classmates without worrying about the language. So, have you ever watched Mr. Bean or Charlie Chaplin? That's a meme. So in meme we like do not use any verbal language, so we don't use you know language. Yeah, I mean verbal language. We don't need to use any single words like what Mr. Bean do, what Mr. Bean does. But how can we learn language if we do not use language? Well, during the discussion, the foreign language can be used for assessing and evaluating the performance. That's it. And also it can make students comfortable because they do not need any language. They do not need to be like, afraid to making a mistake because they do not really need language. Yeah, that's it. Next, simulation. Sardridge on 1984 clarified that in a simulation, the learner is given a task to perform or a problem to solve. The background information and the environment of the problem are simulated. Sometimes a role play and a simulation tend to be confused with each other. Livingstone on 1985 distinguishes them by stating that different from role-playing, simulation need to stick so closely to the real life. The essential point is that the student brings his personality, experience, and opinions to the task. So it's a little bit same with the role play. It's like relative with between simulation and role play, but that's really different because in simulation we bring our own personality, experience, and also our opinion. But in roleplay, we act like anybody else. Yeah. But I got an example of simulation. When a group of students is assigned to be a football team discussing a strategy to win a game, they are performing a simulation. In that activity, we need strategy board, such as a football strategy board is necessary. That's simulation. And then the next one is scripted play. A scripted play is a scene or sketch that is acted out by pupils or students in front of their classmates and the teacher. The sketches can be either original or written by students. It is a great way to reinforce the use of the foreign language because before it is performed, the script should be read in a group of or individually. So, have you ever have you ever done a dialogue in your class? Maybe you did dialogue. For example, like the topic is refusing or offering help, and then you have to make your own dialogue with your friends, and then you have to go to the what in front of your classroom. You have to go in front of your classmate. You have to practice it. That is called scripted play because you write it first and then you read it first. After that, you practice in front of your friends, and that's scripted play. And I think that is a really good idea. That's a really good technique. I mean, next, the last one is improvisation. Improvisation is the spontaneous action without any script or rehearsal with minimal instruction or framework from the teacher. In improvisation, the students employ their ideas and imagination to collaborate. So Wessels on 1987 believed that improvisation taps the students' already existing command of the language and tests their communicative strategies. They are also encouraged to actively participate. The teacher can provide exercises with the use of improvisation involving the whole class or small groups. To do so, he or she should create the context in which the students are involved. So in improvisation there is no any script at all, but the teacher has to make content, I mean make a context, and then after make a context, like the teacher has to decide the theme so that students can participate with the activity. So the student use their own imagination to do so, to do the drama. That's improvisation. Well, I think that's all what I can convey. I'm sorry if I really made many mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.